Hey guys, I'm here to do my April favorites. Woohoo! So this is a couple things to start off with. This is another month where I had some songs that are older, but it is an accurate reflection of what I was listening to this month, so that's going to be in here. This is also a month where I will say it was kind of hard for me to pick 10 songs. So some of these, I mean, I did like the songs I put on here, but some of them, I guess, didn't love quite as much as others. Also, there's going to be some pretty noticeable and big omissions that I'm just going to put right up front. So you will not see Oh My Girl, Banahas, whatever's the Oh My Girl subunit song on here because I didn't really like it. You will not see Twice Is What Is Love on here because I also didn't really like it. Like, the songs are fine. The Twice song in particular is fine, but I just didn't think it was very original. I didn't think it did anything particularly interesting. It didn't do anything new that Twice hasn't already done. Oh, hey bud. Oh, you're gonna knock over my props. Okay, well, that's just gonna happen. And I can't really put it on here. I felt like it was a step back from Likey/Twice-tagram, and I was disappointed with it, honestly. I think when I was hanging out with Emily, they put on she put on the Heartshaker video, and I literally thought it was What Is Love. Like, that's how similar those two things are to me. So that's not gonna be on here. And there was another big release last month that I literally just forgot in my head. But basically, a lot of the big releases I didn't really like. April was not a really good month for me music-wise. I didn't really like a lot of stuff. So putting these 10 songs together was tough. I will say, in the description bar below, I do list all the songs, other songs that I like that I don't talk about in here, a lot of B-sides and stuff. So do check that out if you're interested. Apparently my dog is going to get me a lot of views on this video, I bet you. Alright, so starting with number 10, which is Jomi's digital single, I Don't Care. So this song, I was honestly not expecting to come out on the SM Town channel because of the whole, like, weird Super Junior thing that KL fans have. So I was really happy that this song was on the SM Town channel. I was really happy this song was in Chinese. I was really happy that this song got to come out at all. So it's not my personal favorite thing from Jomi, which is to say I like it better when he does more of his dance tracks, but I thought this was a nice mid-tempo, ballady sort of song without being a ballad, and the video's whatever, but I just really like seeing Jomi make music. I really like seeing that music get showcased in Korea and in places where I can consume it that isn't in Chinese social media. So if you haven't checked out this song, I really would recommend checking it out. I think it was a really good one. Coming in at number 9 is Eric Nam's Honestly. 사랑은 하지만 조금 지친 거야. 상처를 주기가 너무 두려운 거야. Me and Eric Nam have like a tough musical relationship. I always want to like his music. I really do. And I almost never do. Not because I don't think the production's good, not because I don't think the music's good. It's just not really the right style for me. So Honestly is one of the few songs from Eric Nam that's actually ever worked for me, and I'm very happy that I finally got to enjoy something from him. I like the kind of, maybe Latin influences isn't totally right, but I liked the Latin influences in this song, but it wasn't like overwhelming, that it wasn't super deep and overdone, and I liked that about it. I also really like Eric Nam's voice, so I'm glad I finally get to put a song on here by him because I think he actually is a really great artist. Coming in at number 8 is Shine by Pentagon. I was surprised that I liked this song. I don't really like anything by Pentagon. To be fair, I have not looked at their B-sides, so maybe there's some B-sides I'm missing out on, but generally Pentagon just really hasn't been the group for me, but I liked this song a lot. It seems like Korea is starting to like this song a lot. They're showing up on Melon, which is really cool, and they're going to promote longer. But I really liked the sort of the piano undertones and the more, I think, stripped down production. I'm going to say I don't know how to talk about music, obviously. So I liked that it was like a more stripped down production, that it wasn't very loud in the instrumental track, and it was kind of a simple melody, and it was more about the different guys' voices doing things and just more of that kind of stuff, which I really liked about it. So I'm hoping that maybe I'll actually listen to the rest of this album. Maybe there's more B-sides that are kind of in this vein. And then in terms of their next sort of sound, I hope they kind of, I mean, maybe not replicate this necessarily, but sort of take this as a direction to kind of play with for their next album. Coming in at number 7 is going to be maybe surprising, but probably not surprising if you follow me on Twitter. And that is Junkei's latest Japanese solo, Miss No Time. Give me all your time when it's alright. is technically on YouTube. I think Emily sent me a link from somewhere, so I didn't download it because I was just like, I'm not going to play that game with Japan and get my videos banned. But I think it is findable if you want to see it. It's a pretty decent music video. I liked this song a lot. I have been kind of getting into 2PM this month and a little bit of last month, talking a lot to Emily about it and just learning about the group. And I really actually like a lot of the stuff that they do as a group, and I thought that their music is actually relatively decent. They have a pretty deep back catalog, and it's relatively good, which is obviously kind of the more important things for me about groups, is I really need to like their music, and then if they also have great personalities, it's kind of like a win-win for everybody. But in terms of this specific song, I just really like Junkei's voice in general. I think it's one of the nice things about 2PM. It's one of the nice things just in general about what the kind of music that they do. And I just think he sounds really nice on this album, on this particular song. I like a lot of the sort of ad-libbed melodies, harmonies that happen in it. And the part where he goes, I ain't got no time for ya, or whatever, something like that. I just like that part and the way that they played with that rhythm, and I just think it's a really nice song. I believe this is his last album before he has to enlist in the military, so I would definitely, again, recommend checking that one out. I don't think 2PM gets talked about a lot on YouTube too much, which is too bad, because they actually have a pretty decent back catalog, and their Japanese solo stuff is pretty fun and actually pretty good. A lot of the stuff that I've been sent by Emily has been more of their solo stuff, just because that's kind of some of the stuff that's come out more recently, and it's all very good. In particular, I would, aside from this particular song from Junkei, I'd recommend basically everything Jun has ever done. But yeah, anyway, moving on to the next song. Coming in at number 6 is another Japanese song, and that is Every Time by SHINee. Bright spot. I just was surprised that there was a video. I was surprised that kind of SHINee was having a new song soon. I'm excited. I mean, I am excited for their 10-year anniversary, and I think SM's going to do a nice job just based on the teaser that they've posted for that. But this is just it was just a nice song. And while Jonghyun's death is still very tragic and still something that, when I think about it, just makes me sad for a lot of different reasons, it's good to see SHINee releasing things. It's good to see SHINee having a new song to do. It's good to see SHINee doing a new song that isn't necessarily like a sad ballad, it's just kind of a normal up-tempo song. Not that they can't do sad ballads, not that they shouldn't or won't, but it's just nice that their kind of follow-up song or their next song after that event was just kind of a normal SHINee song. And I really liked the video. I thought it was really bright and upbeat, and I'm really looking forward to kind of seeing what they end up doing for their comeback later this month. And for their 10-year anniversary album, I think it's going to be really great. And so, this, like I said, this song is just really bright and happy, and I'm happy that we got to see the entire video for a Japanese song. That's pretty rare, and that it was on the SM Town channel, so it's pretty easy to find if you want to see it. Coming in at number 5 is That Day by Lovelyz. That I've more recently gotten into, as you guys have probably seen if you've watched my collection grow over the last year or so. And I'm actually really excited. I was kind of nervous about this particular release because I liked Twinkle, their last release, so much, and I was nervous, maybe that was like a one hit for me, and Lovelyz isn't a group I'm really going to want to listen to all the time, and maybe their new stuff, but this was really great. I really liked this song a lot. The album is very good. I like most of the tracks on that. And I really like the stages for this song too, in particular when they do the da 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 whoo part. They like throw confetti, and it's really cute, and they like get the confetti very slyly because I never noticed it on the shows, and it's just really fun. And this song is just really fun, and it still has that lovely sound without being a little too like 80s synth, which is good for me. And so I hope again they continue. I feel like Lovelyz, I want them to try to do something different just because I want them to be able to do different things. I don't want them to necessarily become like A-Pink, not that nothing against A-Pink, but I kind of feel like they've gotten locked into a sound. I feel like G-Friend's gotten locked into a sound. I would love for Lovelyz to be able to not get locked into a sound, but I kind of think they're going to end up that way. But that song was really good. I liked the video a lot too. It was really cute. Coming in at number 4 is, I don't even really know how to say this, Plume by Hotfelt. 혹시 말랑차도 좋아해요? 기운은 강아지 이름은 뭐예요? 보통 몇 chilled layback song. Like it's just a relaxing song. I feel like I'm gonna listen to this a lot in the summer when it's warmer outside and it's just easier to, you know, kind of be, and it's hot and you're kind of just hanging out, and I just feel like that's just what it's gonna be. I really like this song. I'm happy that the first kind of track out from Hyolyn since leaving the Wonder Girls and JYP is a song like this. I hope this is the direction that she continues going in with her music, just because I really liked this a lot and I like this direction a lot, and that's what I'm hoping to see more from her. Number 3 is, I don't think surprising to most people, is Sober by Hyolyn. This is Hyolyn's best song to date. Like, Mystery was a good single. I liked Wanna Be a little bit more. This blows both of those out of the water. This is such a good song. I hope you've had an opportunity to take a listen to it. Again, the video is kind of like whatever, but the song is really good. There's 3 versions of this song. There's like the original Korean version, which is the video I played in here, and that's really great, and I liked it a lot. I like the break. I like how they use Hyolyn's voice. There's no awkward rapping in it. It's really wonderful. There's an English version, which is surprisingly good, actually, for just, you know, for an English version, it's actually quite good. And then there's a 3rd version, which I think you can only get on iTunes because this is a digital single, and that's the pop version, which I actually haven't really listened to, so I can't really comment on that. But this song was really excellent. I liked the vocalizations. The lyrics for the English version are also really good. Like, they actually sound like English lyrics and not like weird translations. Again, the beat's really good. I think she's been going on like a tour kind of thing with this in the DJ scene, because I guess she's trying to be a DJ now. And I hope it's been doing successful in Korea. I think people are enjoying it. I hope people are enjoying it. It's definitely a good track to check out. Coming in at number 2, and was actually one of my was basically my favorite new release this month, and that is Siento by Vixx. So as you guys know, I've also been on a new journey of falling in love with Vixx. Vixx is wonderful. Please listen to them. I was very excited for this album. It was my first comeback as somebody who's starting to get into Vixx. I really, really liked Shangri-La, and I was looking forward to this new album. I love the whole album, but that's beside the point. We're just going to talk about Siento. Siento is a wonderful title track. I really, really like a lot of what they did with the music. I like the line distribution on this is excellent. I feel like they've worked in Robbie's raps really well, because sometimes those are kind of awkwardly just shoved in there. Hongbin got so many lines. He got lines in the chorus. The choreo for this is excellent. The part in the video, or the part that I linked in this video, is my favorite part of the choreo. I really like the smoothness of that move and how it looks, but the whole thing is really great. I like the they didn't have too much baity choreo. There's that one part with N and Ken that's a little guys, but I think that's, you know, whatever. It is what it is. I like that they did units for their dancing, and they've mixed that up with the group a little bit, because that makes it a little bit more dynamic with their choreography when you have a smaller group and bigger groups and kind of move in and out of that. And I think they just did a lot of good stuff. Just a lot of good stuff with that. And then the styling for this era is insane. Everybody looks so good. The stylists just outdid themselves from Jellyfish, so claps for them. Claps for them. Great job. The stage sets all looked really good. But yeah, honestly, I just love everything about Siento. I really, really liked it. I did think the song was called Scientist. Kind of wish it was called Scientist. But Siento is very excellent. So that was my number 2. That was my favorite release. What is my favorite song of the month is actually an old release, and that is Go Crazy by 2PM. I would first like to say, Emily, I'm sorry for using a dance practice video and not putting the audio back over it, because I know it's not very clear, but I wanted to show the dance practice video because that is what made me fall in love with this song. Is this dance practice is really hilarious. Please go watch the video. If I remember, I will link it in the description below. It's just a really funny dance practice because it basically devolves into this by the end of it. Go Crazy, I have literally listened to every single day in April, or whenever me and Emily started talking about it, which was pretty early in April. I've watched live stages. I've watched the music video. I watched the dance practice a bunch. I've watched concert footage. I really, really like this song. I don't know exactly what it is that I like about it. I think it's mostly kind of two main things. One is I just think the song itself is really fun. It's a song called Go Crazy. It's about having a party and it's just really fun and it's got good sounds and it's got a good rhythm and beat and cool, just like good bits, and like Taekyon sounds really good and the rap is really fun and it's at a good spot and just everybody sounds good. And then if you watch it with choreography, it's just a lot of fun. They're very 2PM is very clearly having a lot of fun on stage, and that makes you enjoy the song more, right, when it's there. One of the live stages has English lyrics at the bottom of it that are unremovable, and the lyrics are actually really good. Like the translation and the sound of them is excellent. It actually like tells a story with the song, which is rare when stuff kind of gets translated from Korean to English. So kudos to Junkei, who wrote this song, for doing an excellent job with that. But yes, please go listen to Go Crazy. I would like every group under the sun to cover Go Crazy because it's such a fun song with such silly choreography, and I just think it's really great. So yeah, so that was my list of songs for April. Coming up in May, there's a couple of things I'm excited for, so hopefully I have an easier time next month. Hopefully it just gets easier as the year goes on for me to make these lists. But yeah, these are my favorites for April. Let me know what your favorites were in the comments below, or tell me your video, or, you know, tell me it's so silly that I really like to Go Crazy. Berate me for using live stages, you know, whatever you feel like saying in the comments. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!